So it's not my story, actually. DeAndre Smith, my husband, he was actually in prison when he wrote this. I always tell people that yellow paper with the lines, he mailed it to me one day, and I was like, what is this, One Body? I was like, what? You need to get out. Like, we're not gonna do this right now. I need to see you out and about, and then we can talk about this. So literally, D had came up with the idea of having a nonprofit, bringing everybody in the community, uplifting the Southside of Colorado Springs. So we like to have fun. We trick people into learning. With our Black History program that's coming up, our Juneteenth event. So we're having a good time, but we're also teaching and learning different things about the community, about yourself, autism, national child abuse, you name it. Every month we're doing something. Black History program was the first thing that he talked about for his entertainment, but Men of Influence was the first thing he talked about for his helping the community, and it was called Change and Make a Difference.
And so with Change and Make a Difference, I wanted to get people that had real life experiences. I wanted them to come in and use their testimony to help change lives. It was more like a mentorship program, and then it's also creating a platform for people who lived a hard life, whether you was gangbanging with the prison, drugs, or whatever it is. You have a platform to be that changed person and use your testimony to change somebody else's life.
The things that we do, I can't even explain it. Like, it's different to the point where I never thought I'd be doing anything like that, ever. I always thought, like, man, I'd like to go to my old school and talk to the kids there if I could, and now I do. I'd like to go to that jail that I was at when I was a kid and talk to them young boys, and now I do.
So the work that MOI is doing with the students is a way to connect with students in a way that's at their level. They're familiar with the neighborhood, they know the families, and so it's relevant for students, and it's not just someone talking, saying, oh, this is how you should act. They're using shared experience to try to guide and mentor our young students while they're in the middle of it, these young brains are forming.
So when they see like people like me that come in and can relate, it's like all this other shit I do don't even come close. I love chatting. I love working with people that are just good people, different people. I love music. I love hanging out in the barbershop with all the gossip. And this life is good. But doing all that is like the icing on the cake, man.
When you tell them to change their life, you need to give them something to replace what they were doing before. So the Black History program and the events and the programs are supposed to come after we got these group of people to say, listen, there's a better way of doing it, and then we put them in the program. So we do programs, we do events. That's what we started off with. But one of the things that I wanted to do is I didn't want to be put in a box. But at the time, it didn't really help, because when you're writing a grant, you have to tell them, this is what I'm doing, and this is the demographic. Tell you what you can do with the money, what you can't do. You can't go out of these parameters, and all of the stipulations. And I didn't really think that was effective for what we wanted to do, because One Body is bringing people together. By us dealing with kids, we deal with families. So when their lights are going out or whatever, that's not a part of our nonprofit organization, to help people with their lights and their bills and giving them gas money and all that. But that's what it ended up happening. So it kind of like put us all over the place. So we're sometimes a food pantry, or sometimes a clothing drive. So we're just tapping in a little bit of everything, which kind of takes off the focus of what we can write a grant for. And so what I did was I was like, well, we're going to be doing all of these different things. I would just tie them all in so that it doesn't really matter what we do. It's still serving the purpose of bringing people together.
One Body Ent, we can't stop, we won't stop. We've been doing it for 10 years. It's our 10-year anniversary. We've done everything that we're supposed to do. I think we're going to do more. Main thing is to stay focused and follow the path we're supposed to be in, and the journey ain't going to never end. So, yeah, so watch out.
My name is Drea. I'm her daughter, and I'm gonna be acting like my dad right now. My name is D. Smith, and just to let you know, I'm very short.